We've cleared a lot of things off this map. Now there's 2 more medical locations. Or 3 of them? What? It highlights 3 spots. That's weird. Let's get to the drive core. The known fast travel spot should get us pretty close. We have to take care of that before it gets too bad. Otherwise, we're making more progress on this map than I was expecting from one session.
Levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Ooh. Probably sucks to be that weird bulbous creature that I just ran over. Oh well.
Pathfinder, that signature Sam uploaded for the
Fiends! More than one.
We're sure this is the right spot?
Really?
Sure.
Perfect. How come the right spot is never by a quiet pond or in a field of wildflowers?
I cannot pinpoint my scan until we are closer.
How come the right spot's never anywhere besides 2 fiends? Specifically 2. Tired of this particular pattern. Not you. Ow. Oh. Hello, weird hole. Oh. PB, you made bad decisions today. There we go. One second. There we go. Hello. I'm up here. What are you gonna do about it? There we go. No more problem for Drac. Biotic combo.
Sam, let's scan for this drive core.
Scan is complete. By my calculations, the drive core is here.
Wait until Morda sees us with her drive core.
That enemy seemed exciting when they made me. They had a whole mission hyping up the fight with one at the beginning of the game, but now they just throw them out in pairs, and even that has happened so many times that it's just becoming like, really, you guys couldn't come up with any more enemies for your ambitious space game that it has an entirely new cluster we've never seen before. All right, let's play hotter and colder. Colder. Hotter. Oh, it's probably in that circle of crates I saw earlier. Come to think of it. Hello, cadmium.
No drive core here. Suvi, Sam, what's going on?
The drive core was here, Pathfinder, by the strength of the signature, not long ago.
Of all the shitty luck. Sometimes I think I'm unlucky. In general, I mean.
Not that I've noticed.
You can be honest. It's possible, right? Could even be genetic.
You need to talk to Lexi about that one.
Think I'd rather not.
It was in the middle of a circle of crates, but then they took it out, but without moving the circle of crates. That would have completely self-contained it.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Did they lift it up and over the circle of crates, like with a crane? Like, how'd they get it out of the middle of that circle of crates, where it apparently was? Why would they take it out of the box? That was like we read that specific box as being the location of the drive core. Did they take it out of the box? Why would they not just take the box with it so they could transport the drive core? This raises new questions. Thankfully, I've already been over there, so we'll be there quickly.
Ambient temperature is normal.
The Sea of Ataraxia. Enjoy that weird patch of desert over there. You can have it. Bye. Scavenger's gonna scab. I found one hell of a mining spot if the local deposit here is depleted. Oh, we were here already. So it was going to become a story thing later. This is where I found one of the other minerals.
Don't let it grab you!
Don't let what grab me? Another fiend. Oops. Maybe I don't have to fight it?
Nearing the new area where the signature for the remnant drive core was detected. We'll need to scan the area to zero in on the signal.
Thanks, Subi.
I still can't believe Morda's trying to build a bomb.
It's too bad. The raw power of it could advance their colony by decades.
So could forcing the Nexus to give them everything. Lots in the colony feel they deserve it.
You're that surprised the leader of a Krogan military might want to build a bomb?
Looks like we missed the action this time.
I think I know these Krogan. They aren't Morda's group.
Why don't we scan the bodies before they turn to dust?
Or we do.
They have signs of the drive core on them. That's screaming. Holy crap. Severe reaction. What else do I need to scan? I can't seem to scan the box. When I get close enough, it burns or doesn't let me scan it. No relevant data, which is why we're highlighting it for you to scan. And I'm on fire again. Is it safe in here? Apparently.
Pathfinder, I'm scanning the unique signature from the drive core, but it's clearly not here.
Yeah, I got that part.
Which is why I specified clearly.
That is a weird visual effect going on up here. And here. What is that? Oh, that's the edge of the planet. I thought there was an outline on this thing. That's weird. Those like squiggly lines? Huh. Yeah, not anywhere else, I don't think. Weird.
Sam, were you being sarcastic?
Not intentionally, however, I've noted that my response was regarded that way.
The drive core must be powerful to be worth killing and dying for.
And the winner here took off with it.
Seems to track.
We should look for another clue to where they were headed.
The drive core must be powerful? Really, Ryder? You're just now picking up on that after all we've been through. Encrypted message, drop the drive core at our op space, don't get followed, this priority 1, new door passcode password 123. That's embarrassing.
Why would you ever write down your password?
I mean, their password's also password 123, so we're not starting with at a great point to begin with. And hey, it's right around the corner here, but apparently there's a thing like over here, so let's maybe check that out. Didn't I already go there, though? I feel like I already got the medical supplies there, but it's still showing up on the map, so I'm inclined to check it out. Maybe I can grab the same medical supplies from the same location twice or something.
Don't forget we need to find the scum who took that drive core before the trail goes cold.
Really, Drac? It's been 10 seconds since we left the last location and you're reminding me about the quest. Don't forget about that thing that we've been doing, like, right now. That's what I get for not immediately fast traveling. I think PB was trying to remind me too, but I cut her off by fast traveling.
Outlaw tech, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, there it is again. I just got a second set of supplies from the same location. So we've talked before about this game having incomplete scripting. I think this is another case of that, where if you don't kill everybody at that base, it doesn't count that location as being depleted. But you can grab the medical supplies. So I think I can probably go back to the same spot a third time to grab the same medical supplies a third time because the mercenaries are still there and it hasn't deleted that location as a result. So we'll test that later, see if that's true. I think, well, if I remember. 'Cause I think that's what's happening. I think that you can grab the medical supplies, but that location as a functioning spot for that quest doesn't go away until you actually kill all the mercenaries or scavengers or whatever. So if you let them live, I think that the objective just comes back, even though the progress in the quest is maintained. So that even though there's 3 locations for the stuff, you can grab the same one in the same spot 3 times. Well, that doesn't bode very well. Can I make it up there? We're making it work. We're making it work. There we go. Howdy. We're here again, huh?
If this is the every criminal for herself kind of place, we better keep our heads down.
We've already had this conversation.
Honor among thieves.
People say that? Still?
Apparently you guys still say that because we're having this entire conversation again. Game doesn't remember I've been here before.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Holy crap, that solid line of barrier between these two environments. Yeah, that works. Nailed it. Ooh. Look at your little Mr. Krang, or your Dr. Krang base in here.
These were the guys with struck. What are they shooting at us for?
Hiding something?
Like a drive core, for instance?
Sweet double cross and craft.
Oh wow, I went really far. Howdy everyone, I'm behind you now. Hope you don't mind. There you go. What's in here? That's not a drive core. Whatever it is probably right here. I think I need to finish the fight though. There we go. He's fine. Oopsie. Oopsie.
That's the last of them. Let's find that drive core.
Oh, here we go.
Trucks at the drive core? Not scavengers? Not Morda?
I think I feel used, but I'm not sure for what. Drac, any ideas?
A few clan Jordan is the worst, unbalanced, unreliable.
You think maybe Strux wants to build a bomb?
Or just sell it on Kadara? But then why hide it here?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
I'm super curious. Who can guess the motivations of a crazy Krogan? Drac, do me a favor and don't spill this to the Krogan yet. I want to talk to Morda and Strux face to face.
You got it.
Gil, I need you to send an ops crew to this location. They're picking up a remnant drive core.
Got it. Will do.
Santa, change the passcode on the door to this place and transmit it to Gil. Keep that tech safe. It might be the most powerful thing we've found.
We just picked up amazing rem tech, but all I can think about is a shower.
Oh,
Waste of water. What
boy.
you need is a good old-fashioned Krogan dust bath.
Oh boy, this is embarrassing. So this looks like a placeholder that was supposed to be replaced by a real asset later in development if the game was finished, but it wasn't. Because that's just a regular remnant platform turned sideways, clipping through the ground. Like it's clearly like a big oops. It's clearly like a full-size, like hexagonal-looking object or something that's clipping out of the ground. And it's even unevenly clipping out of the ground, like it doesn't look finished at all. Meanwhile, this is just an integrated tech node, just twice. It's just 2 of those remnant tech nodes floating in the air, suspended by seemingly nothing over a regular piece of platform turned sideways and jammed through the floor. Like, this is... Boy. That's weird. Because, like, they made a really elaborate ship-looking thing, like it's the big centerpiece of this map, and, like, this This has been by far like the highest production value mission of this planet so far. But then this thing is like, it's the most placeholder thing ever. Like that was not supposed to look like that when the game was done. That's clearly like something that was placed, that was like, put the drive core here when you model it. Because that's like something you make in Gary's mod. Which is random objects being repurposed and floating in the air. Like that looks like mod content when someone's trying to tell a story, but you're only using the assets that already exist, as opposed to literally being the developers of the game. Whoa, that's weird. It's mostly weird because the rest of the mission was like, this was like the mission on this planet that's gonna have like work put into it and unique assets. Like that's the type of weird corner cut you'd expect from the planets, that the missions that are like, go get 10 thing and stuff like that. I detect above normal temperatures. It's not really above normal, it's just what this planet feels like.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Well, that's not gonna work. Turning radius, what's that? Alright, so now my goal... So I want to test it. Oh, is it gone now? Oh, it is gone. Okay. This time it went away. So now there's two... I need one more, but there's two options on the map. Okie dokie. So it did go away this time on the map, according to that. Wonder what changed this time. That's curious. Locate the crashed ship. Anomaly. Go to the water source and the mineral. Yeah, I'm just about ready to have everything done except for these guys. They're like, hey, you wanna go kill dudes for us? Why? It's pretty much the reason they gave us. Well, let's go to this forward station for New Tachanka. No, click on the forward station, damn it. There we go. Yeah, before I finish up the map, let's go back into New Tachanka and confront them over this situation. This ought to be interesting, right? Might as well make a save. Haven't done that for a while. There we go.
You see Ford's back?
Is this an alternate way to get to underground, I assume? Yep, looks like it. Or is, oh, this might be the original way I went down. Seems pretty familiar, yeah. Hey, more updates on the terminals. I think every time you check a new terminal, it has updates. Because they seem to be chronological, despite the fact that you could go into terminals in any order, so they work a little differently than expected. Offer Varan Jerky updated. I've got some questions. I want to make it clear that yes, this is genuine Varan Jerky, not textured proteins covered in salt, so that you can't tell the difference. Not that some garbage it came up with that kind of tastes the same. This is prime cut Varan, slow roasted Clixon style, and then marinated in Pyjack sauce. It's ready to kick down the door with your mouth and charge, then shotgun first and assault your taste buds. I've got a full crate, and the best offer takes them. Okay, then never mind. I was wrong. Every terminal does have unique ones, and you can read them out of order. I just happened to be reading them in order-ish for a while there, I guess. Wanted cleaning service. My custom microfabricator is great, but it's a stubborn beast, and every time I run a repair, it ends up spitting extra pieces all over my workroom. You wouldn't think that'd be a problem, but the bricks that fit together are tough little Vorcha pellets, and they're sharp, too. I've had the worst pain in my life stepping on those damn things. Are we talking about Legos here? Need somebody to come and sweep the workroom so I can walk around without punching holes in my feet. Offering microfabrication for repair work on firearms or other small appliances in return. Varan Jerky updated. Of course it's cloned, you whiny bunch of Vorcha. I said it wasn't textured proteins. I never said it was original meat. It's built from a template of preserved tissue, though. You can ask a scientist. It's real Varan meat, even if it never hung on the bone itself. Now quit whining and make an offer. Yeah? It's accurate. You're not going to find actual Varan out here.
Lucky it's not after our skins. It's worse than a thresher maw.
Scavs being scavs. We ought to check. If you had a worm hunt, let me know. I'll plan your funeral. You call yourself Krogan?
I've been able to take out everything else. I'm not too worried about the worms. Where's that main colony room? Here we are. Okay, the flashlight's an issue. How do I turn that off? R, T, F, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. No. Turn off the flashlight. Damn it. So many of them are menus and stuff. Might have to make do with the flashlight. Unless I want to like scroll through the entire menus option. How did I turn it on in the first place? Because now like won't go off and I have to go through a whole cutscene with like a awkward flashlight shining on her face. Which won't really help the whole vocal performance part, honestly. A long list of controls. Do 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 do. Just looking for something that says flashlight. Just looking for something. No, none of those things said flashlight. These are UI interfaces. All right, well, I didn't see a flashlight in there. Just gonna have to live with it.
Hello, Nexus. You're back.
I am.
Strux tells me you went to get the drive core from my remnant ship.
That's true.
And that you sold it to scavengers who took it off-world to make a profit. For you and them?
It was gone when I got there.
Not possible. I had blasting teams there day and night.
Clan Nakmor is a joke. The losers of Chichanka and now the losers of Helios. Overlord Morda has lost the drive core, and our colony is doomed.
You're all talk, Jorgal Strux. I made this colony.
If there's an overlord, they should be from the oldest Krogan blood, Clan Jorgal. Watch, I'll rescue the drive core and make us so powerful that the Nexus will bow down to us. Except you can't, 'cause we have it.
Oh, Drac. I wanted to see how long before he hung himself.
What do you mean you have it?
I'll let the Pathfinder answer that.
Strux brought me here on a lie. He paid scavengers to take the drive core and then killed them for it.
I'm impressed, Strux. You're more cunning than most Clan Jorgal. Smarter, even.
Nakmor arrogance. My father lowered himself to join your clan because he admired your grandfather. He was laughed at, called not worth killing. But now I've bested you, Morda, and Clan Nakmor will pay with blood.
You put the colony at risk over a grudge you carried across dark space? You really aren't worth killing, Jorgal Strux. Get out. Take your goons with you. Now where is the drive core? Hand it over.
Just like that? Hand it over?
It's incredibly powerful. We'll use it to power the colony. This'll put us ahead by decades.
Ryder, that's unique remnant tech.
If you keep that drive core, it's over between the Krogan and the Nexus forever.
You have to give us something for it. It's only right.
We did get shot at. A lot.
What about joining our colony with your outpost? Give us the drive core and we'll be friends. New Tuchanka and Nexus. Keep it, and you've created a sovereign Krogan nation. We don't abide by Nexus laws or owe you anything. Even peace.
Ryder, I must point out that historically, unchecked Krogan advancement has been the cause of war and disaster for many, even the Krogan.
Well?
Okay, Morda, let's work together. You can have the remnant drive core.
And you can set up your outpost here, Nexus. We're all gonna be friends and prosper, right? You bet we are. Whenever you're ready, bring your outpost people here, and they'll be welcome.
This is a great day, Morda.
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morda.
Pathfinder, this location is ideal for outpost placement. You can call an outpost via the beacon.
That was odd. First of all, I never really expected to see Krogan's fist fight? Was that kickboxing? Huh. I've always seen them headbutt each other. I figure at most they would like lock arms and like try to sumo wrestle each other down, like sheer force of strength, and take the other one to the ground as a sign of dominance. But like punching and leg sweeps, that's a super weird visual. It feels like they tried to hide how awkward it looked by zooming in way, way, way too far, because I could not tell what was happening on the screen for most of the fight because of how close they were. And also that, man, her voice direction. They didn't really tell her how to say those lines, did they? Because like she just kind of had all the wrong like she should have been like, you're more clever than most of Clan Jorgol, but then instead she was like, you're more clever than most Clan Jorgol. I'm like, wait, they didn't tell you what that sentence's context was, did it? So you just tried to read it and just go with it.
Pathfinder, you're back.
I set the lure. We should be in business.
Good. I already filled Varka in.
I don't like it, but I won't back down from a challenge.
Gren's another story. He refuses to fight with Varka.
A Krogan wouldn't run away from a fight. There has to be more to this.
He's a coward. Knows I'm the better warrior. Doesn't want to look bad.
You want to try reasoning with him? I don't think he'll listen to an outsider, but it's worth a shot.
Man, yeah, her voice is weird. Well, I don't know. There's like an obsession within video games nowadays to have like some kind of celebrity voice actor come into your game, like grab somebody from oh, the texture's still gone? That can't be snow, right? No, it's clearly like a broken texture, and it's... Wow, I left and came back, and it's still like this.
You fixed that leak?
Weird. Oh. So there's a weird obsession with video games now where they have to get celebrity voice actors from television and movies, almost like they're trying to legitimize themselves or something, but like... They're usually not good at it. Just like how, like, what's his name? The guy who plays Tyrion, I'm blanking on his name right now, was like he was really not great when in his role in Destiny. Like a lot of movie actors don't know anything about voice acting.
It's Gren, isn't it? I'm the Pathfinder. There's a Rite of Union waiting for you.
I told Kordic, and now I'm telling you, I won't do it.
Varka already agreed to the Rite.
Don't care. I'm not fighting with that arrogant sack of rocks.
Help me out here, Drac.
Kid, you have two choices. Charge into that arena, or listen to Varka call you a quadless coward for the rest of your life. So you're ganging up on me too? Any chance you'll just give up and leave me alone?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
Yeah. Fine. If it gets everyone off my back, I'll perform the rite. But I don't trust Varka to fight fair. The second that fiend is dead, she'll gun for me. I need a third party to keep her in check. Someone neutral, like a Pathfinder.
Me?
That's right. I don't fight unless you do.
What about my squad?
No squad. Just you, me, and Varka.
Guess I don't have much of a choice.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna win, right?
Pathfinder. Turns out that fiend you lured was female. Brought two males with her.
You gotta be kidding.
Now we're doing 3 fiends. That's how they escalate things in this game. Alright, let's do it. Howdy. Yep, there they are. I'm sure they'll survive, right? Do they count as squad members? Or no, I don't think I can order them around. Hello. Just working this one down real quick. Oops. Watch out. Don't want to get caught in there. Wow, they're just covering it. They're just layered on top of each other right now. Come to think of it, it feels slightly weird that they used the they assigned masculinity with the concept of quad. Oops. Because they're referencing testicles, but like it's apparently super normal for the women to be the leaders and the warriors on equal footing with the men right now. So the idea that they assign toughness with the gendered sexual organ is actually slightly weird given that context. Bye bye. Unless females also have a 4-part thing somewhere. Oh. Really just doing all the work here. Ow. There we go, one down. Thank you. Just take that real quick. Oops. No, thank you. These cooldowns are no joke. Oh! I almost got killed just now. Got backed into a wall. Whoops. Alright. That's what I get for talking about on multiple occasions about how this planet keeps throwing 2 at a time, which has been a recent escalation. Now their escalation is 3 at a time. Wowie zowie, brand new content. Mind-blowing, brain-bending new scenarios that you never saw coming. You'll never see it, you'll never be ready when they throw 4 at a time. Which you will then fight exactly the same way, but slightly more carefully each time. We did it, I did it, you guys suck. It was really just me.
You're a tough one, Varka. Couple of those bites should have killed you. Yeah, well...
I can't hear her at all. I'm just gonna be honest. I genuinely can't hear her. I assume she has voice acting somewhere back there, but I can't hear any of it.
You're both strong, but together, you're unstoppable.
You're pretty impressive yourself, Pathfinder.
Warlord Ryder does have a nice ring to it.
Ha ha! Spoken like a Krogan.
Warlord Ryder sounds like a Triple X parody, but Warlord Atlas? Hey, don't forget that's your name. I mean, you can't say it because it's voice acted, but still.
It shows.
I mean, the innuendo is so easy when you name your main character Ryder, that whenever you recontextualize the use of Ryder, it just gets funny. This texture problem is so weird. I thought it just failed to load the first time, but no, it's just not there, apparently, because we came in again, and it's still like that. I've gone across the entire map and back, so it definitely wasn't still cached. It'd be weird if it was. Bloop. Next stop, I believe, is Okir's research up at the surface, and then we're getting back out of Tachanka. And it's probably time to go establish our outpost, and then begin our victory lap, I suppose, as we wrap up with the final series of objectives on an otherwise, I think, already nearly complete planet. Is this how I get out of here? I get turned around a little bit.
Yeah? You wanna play? Come on, just one fight. I can take that heap of scrap.
Yeah, that's how you can tell that this texture is just not loaded in. It's right next to textures that are loaded in. It's just pure white. It's so weird, yeah. The only color difference you get is from the shadow, which is an overlaid second texture layer. Those are two different textures. The shadow layer and then the main texture. Weird. We're back, almost. Just a second. I'm on my way. Did I check that one already? Yep, that was the first one.
Thank you for bringing me the data. Now I can continue the work of Dr. O'Keefe. The Krogan will be great again.
Okay. Let me know how that goes.
We'll see how that goes. I feel like it's in the spirit of the initiative to be helping the Krogan as much as possible. That there is some hot flaming bullshit going on if you're gonna bring the Krogan on this trip and then be like, this is all about advancement and thriving, except those guys we brought with us, those guys don't get to thrive. It's like, well then why'd you bring them? It's the obvious question at that point. So I'm gonna call the bluff of the initiative then and see how things go. Oh, it's right there too.